My God, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Dear friend, welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog. Yeah. It is my post-match reaction. Chelsea, Newcastle, or Newcastle, Chelsea. We lost it 2-0. We lost it 2-0. Dear friends, we lost it 2-0. And you know what? I would have wished to win this game and lose the Premier League game or match against Manchester United. Yes. Dear friends, welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog once again. Wherever you are watching it from, in Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Asia, Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise, you are highly welcome. But you see, I am not angry, I am not upset, but it's painful because I would rather wish to lose against Manchester United in the EPL than to lose a cup game like this. Because I know that even in the EPL, we are not winning the league. We are not winning the league. And we have opportunities. Even if we lose against Manchester United, we have other games to play to catch up with the top four. But this is a cup game. You only get one chance to get into quarterfinals in a cup game. You get unlimited chances to turn things around in the league. We haven't won a domestic trophy in years at Wembley, dear friends. We haven't. Chelsea haven't won domestic, trophy in years at Wembley. In years. Now we only have the FA Cup left. We have only the FA Cup left for the season. Last season, we were in the finals. I would not like to shout too much. But you see, I tried to analyze the game. Carabao Cup journey is over. Chelsea's Carabao Cup journey is over. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Yes, better second half, but not good enough in the final third. The second half, we saw an improvement, but it looks to me that throughout the first, it's as if there is no motivation. There was no motivation from our players. As a matter of fact, starting from the coach, he was not motivated. Maybe purposely, he want to be out of the Carabao, the EFL Cup. Maybe purposely, Enzo Maresca want to be out of this competition. Maybe he's looking at the calendar and thinks that, oh, the calendar is so congested. Let me focus on the FA Cup that is about to start in about a week, 2 weeks or so from now, or 3 weeks from now, and the Conference League. Let me focus on those ones. So let me just let the players rest. What is the guarantee that you can go through in the FA Cup or win the FA Cup? What is the guarantee that you can win the Conference League? Our Carabao Cup journey is over. It is over. It is over, dear friends. Every one of us, Chelsea fans, we shouldn't take this as not as, oh, there's no problem. There is a big problem. Why? I will not take much time. It is your breakfast. I will not take much time, dear friend. But I want to point out, if you watch Chelsea vs Newcastle game on Sunday, the same club, the same team that we played against, if you watch it last Sunday, dear friends, you would have seen Enzo Maresca tweaking. He tweaked our play. Maresca made, the style that we played last Sunday again, this same side is not the same. Our game, if you watch that game against Newcastle on Sunday, we saw Maresca tweak our possession by having gusto. He tweaked our style of play by having Malo Gusto up front. Malo Gusto in the half space to maintain our shape in the game. So what happened yesterday? What happened last night? Malo Gusto was in a half space up front to maintain our shape whilst keeping Casado deeper. But there was another small tweak even he made again too. But you see, dear friends, yesterday's game, last night's game against Newcastle, in Newcastle home, we were not serious. Our coach wasn't serious. If you look at the selection alone, I mean, you prioritize EPL, knowing fully well that we cannot win the league. What prevents our head coach bringing on Cole Palmer? Every good player, every serious player want to play week in, week out. They want to play 2-3 games in a week. Maybe 3 is too much, but most of them 2 games in a week. It's not too much for them. Why didn't he bring in Cole Palmer? Why didn't he? And the whole setup, you partner Enzo Fernandez and who? Neto Viega in midfield. Double pivot. Viega is not a natural DM. We understand, we know he plays DM, he plays as attacking midfielder, he plays as a defender. Yes. But Enzo himself has a problem going forward. Enzo Fernandez has a problem. We have with the system we are playing right now. Enzo is not at his best. Now you partner someone who is not a natural midfielder with Enzo in the midfield. And watching Viega, you could see clearly that he was lost in the game. Because maybe even the partnership with Enzo Fernandez it's not clicking. It's not. We won the same game against Newcastle. At least bring in half of the squad that played against them last Sunday. We saw Gusto in the half space far ahead. Dear friend, this is our last Sunday's game. That is it on your screen right now. We have Cowell, Tosin, and Rhys James, 3 at the back. Malo Gusto was supposed to be at the left back, but then we used him. I mean, when the game started, he moved quickly to up front as I circled them with the black ink. That is Gusto there. Adding to Neto, Palmer, and Noni, then Jackson up front. That is it on your screen there right now. So it became like 4 in attack plus the striker, making it 5. Then we have Lavia and Casaido, DM, double pivot there, just in front of Cowell, Tosin, and James. So if you are going to face the same squad, the same team, in the space of 3 days, what do you have to do? You would have expected that the coach will maintain at least half of this same squad. Now we went in. You see, in my next episode, I will analyze this deeper. The game we played against Newcastle last Sunday, I will have to go deeper into it in my next episode. Because going to meet Manchester United, dear friends, last night, under Ruud van Nistelrooy, his first game in charge for Manchester United, first game for Van Nistelrooy, they won massively 5-2 against Leicester. 5-2. The first game against Van Nistelrooy, for Van Nistelrooy in charge of Manchester United, 5-2. They won it. And on Sunday, we are facing them again. Now they are motivated. Like I said, once the coach is sacked, the players, they would like to prove themselves now. We see it. We've seen it. 5 goals, 5-2 against Leicester. Sunday, it is not going to be an easy game. It is not going to be an easy game. 5-2. Yes. Because as it stands right now, the news coming up is that Sporting want their coach. Yeah, they want their coach to stay until after the international break. Don't forget, international rules stipulate that the club has the right to retain the coach for 30 days. And Sporting really want to make good use of it because they just cannot, allow him to go, which will affect their club, their team performance. They have important games coming up, even against Man City next week in the Champions League. So they just can't let him go to favor Manchester United and they'll be the biggest loser. No. So they now want their head coach. Yes. They want him to stay. Ruben Amorim. They want him to stay until after the international break, according to Sky Sports. So that means that in our game on Sunday, it's going to be purely Rubenestro, and he has already hit the ground running. 5 goals. Dear friends, I will not waste much time because I will come back in the afternoon to analyze the game more. I will go deeper into the game we played against the same side on Sunday, and I'll show you certain things that maybe you didn't take note of in my next episode in the afternoon. Dear friends, this is just your breakfast. It ended 2-1. Enzo Maresca. Before I go, this is what he said after the game. Before I let you go, this is what Enzo Maresca, our head coach, had to say. I don't feel bad, but I am disappointed because I expected more. I expected more from Christopher Nkunku. It's a game Christoph could have proved himself. Those of you who are not in favor of Jackson, oh, bring Christopher Nkunku in. Christopher can do this. Christopher is clinical, but his work rate is poor. Get it from me. Christopher is clinical, but his work rate. Nkunku, come on. These are the games Nkunku is supposed to prove himself and make the difference. Listen, Jackson has a better work rate than Christopher Nkunku. For those of you who always doubt Jackson, the only truth is that Nkunku is more clinical in little spaces. Yes. But when it comes to hard work, the work rate, Enzo Maresca, this is what he has to say. We didn't concede any chance from the press 2 days ago against them. We didn't concede any chance from the press 2 days ago against them. And the reason why was because we contact not with the first line. So in this case, we made contact with the first line. That's what we considered. Don't confuse me, head coach Enzo Maresca. Don't confuse me because you can't. He continued. The other day was Moica Saido and Romeo Lavia, and today was Enzo Fernandez and Renato Viega and Mark Cucurella. You see, Mark Cucurella. The other day it was Malogusto, right? And we always try to contact with the second line. I'll be back in the next hours with more explosives. I will compare this game. We'll analyze our game against the same squad on Sunday 3 days ago. Then you yourself, you compare, you contrast. I just don't know why we were so reserved. Carabao Cup is a trophy. We were to be qualified to Wembley, at least. Dear friends, I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.